My advice in this one is do not blink. Both of these men are ADCC silver medalists. Kennedy winning that back in 2019.
Oh man, they're coming out.
They are. I knew this was going to be intense. Honestly, there's no love lost between them. Mutual respect, definitely. You know, both very sportsmanlike in their conduct. But when they're on the mat, there is just so much at stake. And yeah, they're gonna go at it for sure. They're gonna go at it, as they have done many times in their career so far. I mean, I want to say, I'm not sure entirely. I could be speaking out of turn here, but I want to say that Kennedy has 3 wins over Gabriel Sousa. I'm not sure if Gabriel Sousa has beaten Kennedy, but I mean, this is his chance to get that back, right?
I like the way that he popped those grips off. Be a good chance to shoot that double right after that. You know, Sousa really been the more active fighter on the modern scene the last couple of years.
Kennedy's coming off a major knee injury. You know, he had ACL injury, so he definitely was off for out of action for quite some time. You know, he basically broke his leg at the last ADCC thanks to that Z-lock, but
he's
back and healthy. You're right, Gabriel Sousa, very active, competes very often. We saw him very recently in Who's Number One. And now defending this single leg very well from Kennedy Maciel.
Look at that. Kennedy showing off his wrestling once again. It was his wrestling in his match yesterday that really made the difference for his team.
Look at that, C-bar control, but a great escape by Sousa and coming back up, straight back in, fighting for the takedown. Right on the edge of bounds. Yeah. Gabriel Sousa's fired up, dude.
I love it.
And you know, let's talk about the change in training environment as well for Gabriel Sousa. It wasn't that long ago that he relocated to White Plains, New York to train with JT Torres, 2-time ADCC gold medalist. And I really want to see, really wonder what kind of effect the penalty against Maciel for the guard.
That was a huge strategic error for Kennedy.
Pulling without no grips hits that negative, but you know,
it wasn't that he pulled without grips. He pulled after that 3-minute mark pass, like 1 second after.
Oh,
he had the grips, so he thought he was okay, but he didn't realize at the time it just flipped into the points period.
Big strategic error, but I do wonder what the training has been like with JT Torres and how that's going to help Gabriel Sousa in this match, because JT Torres, you know, such a great work ethic. He instills that in everybody in his gym. Great wrestling, great jiu-jitsu, you name it. But of course, Kennedy Maciel.
Training with Fionn too, man.
Training with Fionn, but you want to talk Kennedy Maciel, training with Cobrinha, your father, who's a multiple-time ADCC and IBJJF world champion. And just so much on the line in this match, so closely matched. That penalty though, wow.
Sousa trying to work this knee cut.
And we know how good he is at passing the guard, running around to the north-south.
One of the best in the world at that. Maybe the best, honestly.
There it is again. Look at that. I mean, Kennedy's got great inversion. That's some pressure right there. Okay. Kennedy's in a little bit of trouble here. He hasn't really got the greatest grip on that single leg. He's forced to go belly down here.
A lot of pressure on his shoulders. Starting to build up, though.
Oh, this is good for Kennedy. Huge!
Kennedy with the big reversal. Huge play. Kennedy's wrestling is just looking so good. And I don't understand what the controversy is. That is very clearly 2 points.
Absolutely. And after being down and negative and in trouble of having his guard pass, for Kennedy to fight back like that from adversity and score 2 points, that's huge.
Sousa going to try to enter the leg on this far side. He's got the scoop grip. He's got the leg positioning that he wants. Bails on it. Looking for the Berimbolo. Kennedy cross-facing him to shut him out. Got to be careful there. If you're Kennedy, here comes Gabriel spinning underneath.
trying to come out the back. There's only about 15 seconds left now in this round. Oh wow, could we see Gabriel go for a triangle?
I might see it for a second.
Yeah, more of a lanky guy move, to be honest. And as the time runs down, well, that's the end of the first round. And what a first round, Brandon. We've had a bit of everything there.
Kennedy takes a bow.
Hey,
he's
it's not done yet, son. You got to keep going. You got 2 more rounds of this potentially. So, but yeah, that was good. That was great work. Let's take a look at some of this action.
Man, how good is Kennedy's wrestling?
He's back in the middle. He's less than 25 seconds into the rest period. He's back in shadow wrestling on the mat, Brandon. But that back take, wow, so quick.
I mean, the way that Kennedy dug himself out of that pass and drove through on the double. He's been the best wrestler we've seen all weekend. He has. You're making a crazy face, but
I'll reserve judgment until I go back and watch the replay.
Well, think about who he out-wrestled yesterday.
True, yeah, no, out-wrestling Dieback, that was huge, absolutely massive.
Think about that dig that he just did to save that guard pass. Comes up, he was totally extended right there.
That was incredible.
His shoulders were arms were totally out of position. Pressed through, turned it into a power double, flared off to the side and put a great wrestler in his own right and Sousa down.
Now, will we see Kennedy wrestle up again? I mean, he had success with it last round. Or will we see a little bit more traditional guard work?
Kennedy working the 2-on-1, this cross-side arm. Uses it to scoop underneath the leg. He's got the butterfly hook on the inside, but this is a nice headquarters position by Gabriel. I almost said Cobrinha.
Cobrinha Jr.
Yeah,
that is his nickname.
Yeah,
so.
I want to call him by his name.
No, yeah, absolutely.
He's his own man at this point.
He definitely
nice entry.
That was definitely a little bit of pressure on the knee right there. Gabriel Sousa doing a good job of extricating himself from that position, but hasn't really cleared the control completely. Kennedy's still hanging on to the lower limbs, but okay, now he's better and back into it now, passing. I mean, he came close to passing in the first round. Can he do it in the second? Gabriel Sousa looks over to, it's Melky Galvao and Giancarlo Bodoni in the corner. Look at the flexibility of Kennedy.
Sousa
getting to capture those hips.
Yeah, he's deep on a pass attempt. Got good connection with his shoulder and his chest. Turning the corner. Kennedy's going to have to frame him out, and he does.
Nice work there. Late recovery from Kennedy Maciel. You know, I like this, how Gabriel Sousa, great footwork, runs around to the side.
Ooh, coming up on this leg drag, maybe.
If he gets caught in a... Oh, that's good work. Oh, this is good work. Reverse triangle. I mean, we saw Kennedy have to fire at a deep one of those yesterday, but that's going to be 2 points. There's no submission threat here. That's got to be a 2-point reversal. Yes, it is. Kennedy scores again.
And,
oh, that was a shame. Gabriel
look at this, dude.
Thrown to the mats. That could potentially be another 2 points there. Are they going to call that a takedown? Gabriel Sousa slipped and lost the reversal. Stumbled and fell and couldn't come up on top. But Kennedy, Kennedy just threw to the mat as Gabriel Sousa dived after him. Okay, they didn't score any points for that.
I'll tell you what, man. Kennedy's putting the entire division on notice. Not just the Acai Republic, not just AIGA.
Oh no, Kennedy's back, baby.
He's back, dude, and I think he looks better than he's ever looked.
Very focused, very disciplined.
Oh, don't speak too soon, Brandon.
Yeah, we don't want to call this. There's still plenty of time for Gabriel Sousa to get it done here.
Leg is trapped. This is a nice play right here. Switch it off to the knee bar.
Oh, look at that. Kennedy manages to get a little bit of pressure off, but we do see some big...
Oh my God. Now the toe hold. Nasty toe hold. If he can get a bend in the leg, oh my God, Kennedy saves it.
Classic toe hold knee bar combo. Kennedy Maciel on top in this position now. Will he try to kick out and bail? Oh, like a reverse guard from Gabriel Sousa on bottom. Opens it.
Kennedy starting to threaten a back take attempt. Weaving his hand through and they drop back into a 50.
No real ankle lock threat there from Kennedy Maciel. Just wrapping up the lower limb.
Sousa keeping the leg elevated. Might be wise to try to use that to come up and sweep. Kennedy keeping that grip on the leg, stopping Sousa from moving into a knee bar attack. And trying to threaten a belly down ankle lock of his own.
Let's see now.
Sousa fighting his way up. Has to get back to his guard, and he's going to have to fight his way up. 20 seconds.
Tough. Kennedy keeping the pressure on. Good posture here. Now we may see him try some pass attempts of his own. I mean, we saw his guard get tested more than once. And there it is. Gabriel Sousa nearly getting a wrestle up, but oh, look at Kennedy is shaking his head like, no way, bro, you're not having that. Wow, so confident is Kennedy Maciel. You know, it's almost like he's never been gone.
After the second round, blue corner block.
It looks like the time off was good for him, honestly. Man, Gabriel got very close on that knee bar toe hold combo, though.
A little bit of knee bar pressure from Kennedy too at one point. They've been going at it, and I kind of expected this. I knew it would be an intense match. I knew it would be hard fought. I mean, Kennedy scored 2-0 in both rounds so far, but still very much for the taking. You know, if Gabriel Sousa can find a submission in this third round, he can still win it for Team Adolfo. But Acai Republic need this. They need this win. If Gabriel Sousa finishes it, that's it. Team Adolfo will become the overall champion. So Kennedy Maciel, yeah, he wants to beat his rival. Yeah, he wants to put on a show, but he's got to do it for his team.
Round 3, final round.
Kennedy pulls guard as soon as there's contact. He's going to force Sousa to try to get around and pass. Kennedy now playing inverted, very comfortable in front of the guard passing of Sousa. Gets his butterfly guard in, down to this headquarters passing position. I like the way that Kennedy's scooping underneath that leg. Creates an elevation with it, off balance. Tries to enter the legs now.
Notice that Kennedy doesn't rush to come up. I mean, he knows that there are no points for sweeps at this stage in the match, so there's no urgency in trying to reverse position.
Falling back on the knee bar again. Oh, this one's tight.
It's very tight.
Switching over to the inside heel. Hides the heel, follows the rotation, frees his leg. And now a Kimura attempt coming off the bottom from Kennedy Maciel.
Hey, that's good. He's got a foot in the hip. Gabriel Sousa building height, trying to posture out of it.
Yeah, he's going to try to shake him off and clear his elbow line.
Easier said than done. Kennedy looks attached to that. Getting a little bit more purchase on it, but Gabriel Sousa very strong, able to power out of it. And I think that's what you're going to see from Gabriel Sousa, you know? Dropping back on the leg lock like that to try and get that quick kill because, hey, he's got 3.5 minutes left. It's submission or nothing now.
He's got to have it. And he's working the guard pass, but you got to think, even if he gets the guard pass, is he going to be able to work his way into a dominant position after that and then work his way to a choke? Kennedy pulls him down into the closed guard, and that's going to slow Gabriel down significantly. Opens it. in response to the standing position from Gabriel.
Kennedy's not the kind of guy to stall out to victory. That's just not his style, you know. So great with his open guard. He's not just going to hold the guy down and watch the clock tick away.
Switching off to a knee bar of his own here.
Nice entry.
Oh, back take attempt. Countering the leg attack from Kennedy Maciel.
Kennedy,
look at this.
That's another 2 points for Kennedy Maciel now.
I mean, Kennedy looks incredible. I don't see his points on the board.
I don't see those points on the board either. I'm kind of surprised about that, I'll be honest with you.
It's not a lot to discuss. He sweat. He went from the bottom to the top.
Wow, kind of surprised about that. And now they're calling stalling call against Kennedy on top.
What's the man got to do? He just got to sweep.
Yeah.
And he didn't even get the points for it.
Nice work from Kennedy and putting Gabriel Sousa back flat on the mat, not allowing him the ability to sit back up because, hey, that's where Gabriel Sousa is dangerous. He's great at wrestling up. I think Kennedy knows I'm going to keep you flat. I'm going to try and pass your guard now. Oh, I love it.
Chain passing here.
Chain passing, looking for an opening.
There he goes around the back. Nice save by Sousa. Kennedy turning it into a north-south pass. Cradle.
Great work here from Kennedy Maciel. He's really putting the pressure on.
Oh, and look at that. Just beautiful technical work. Takes that knee and throws it behind the leg of Sousa to secure this cradle, but gotta be careful.
Got nowhere to go here. I mean, it's a great control position. Oh, going Dars, possibly. Anaconda could be.
Oh, my goodness. If he finishes this match. I mean, he's got a good look on this Anaconda.
Yes, he does.
He'll finish this one.
He does indeed. He's gets the finish. Kennedy Maciel.
Kennedy
finishes Gabriel Sousa in the final round. Once again, the
Maciel. Anaconda choke, and he bows to Melky Galvan and says, thank you.
What an incredible performance from Kennedy Maciel in scoring that all-important win for AIGA Republic.
Rocking the baby to sleep.
Yeah, that's, as I said, no love lost between these guys. Emotions running very, very high. And still, Kennedy Maciel pointing over to Melky Galvão, gesturing. Oh man, the adrenaline is flowing. What a huge submission win. When's the last time I saw an Anaconda choke?
This is the first time we've really heard the crowd get excited. They love Kennedy.
They're chanting to Kennedy. They love it. They absolutely love it.
The referee, Damir Sadalov, stopped this match and the third round. After submission hold, one sportsman from the blue corner, Maciel Kennedy.
3 points to 2 now for Team Adolfo, AIGA Republic. 2 matches, they still need to win the next one.
Man, what a performance.
It's one of the best performances, one of the best overall tournament performances I've seen from Kennedy Maciel in a long time. 2 wins in 2 days against 2 world-class opponents, finishing both matches by submission. Brandon, that is exceptional.
And his wrestling just looked so good.
Let's take a look at the action right here. Talk us through it. This is the setup for the finish.
This is the Anaconda. Look how he uses that leg to press the arm down, get the elbow out of the way, allows him to lock the figure 4. And I mean, that squeeze was death. That did not take long. Gabriel forced to tap. I mean, just incredible. Watch the positioning with his leg here. Over the top of the elbow, forces the arm down, locks the figure 4, elbows down, elbows
walks
together.
The hips around.
Walks the hips in, head back, squeeze.
I don't remember the last time I saw an anaconda choke finish in a high level no-gi grappling match. It's been a while, but Kennedy Maciel impressed me so much, as I said, this entire tournament. But that is a highlight reel, another highlight reel submission finish. Incredible work.
I mean, he couldn't have looked any better. Every time Gabriel started to get something going, Kennedy had an answer for it and would score or submit. I mean, I'm so blown away. Just a beautiful performance. And I love the energy, the attitude too, man.
Yeah, we want to see a show. This is the AIGA Champions League final.